Hey guys, it's John here with Modelworks again, and
Yang.
we're here with the master model builder, Mr. Sir Lincoln. How you doing, sir?
I'm good.
And so, basically, after the carving process, Yang, we have a QA, quality assurance, to make sure that the actual
Everything will be checked perfectly, right?
Before we push it on to the next process, which is the putty process.
Okay.
So we have the master model builder, Sir Lincoln here. He's gonna do a quality check on the actual plane in itself after it's been carved. So this is the process. Is there a checklist, sir, of what you're looking for when it comes to actual Q&A?
Yeah, normally we do some checklist before we assign to carver. And then, like I said, based on our pictures, everything will based on the customer's pictures being sent out.
Interesting, huh?
So right now, I'm on my checklist right now for a carving process.
Okay.
I want to make sure the wings the same as the blueprint that we have provided, and same with the customer's photos. So some of the pictures here are just a file photo, just to make sure all the shapes and the contours are carved being carved properly.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We're now at the wings like pictures. As you can see, some of the checklist wings like pictures. So the wings, it's pretty show here. It's pretty much close on the pictures.
Okay.
The one they can carve here. Okay. So I'm gonna check that wings like pictures. Beacons. Normally beacons will be add up on the rigging department. So I'm gonna put these stabilizer like pictures. And you can see inside here. We make sure everything is being carved properly. So you can see here. They look the same, huh?
Yes.
Yes. Perfectly the same.
Props, 4-blade props. So we're gonna do that on the final. We have 4-blade props. And then cowling on the flying position. These are things when they are on flying position, the cowl is usually closed.
Okay.
So when it lands, it opens the cowl.
Okay.
So it's in flying position right now. Just going. Wingtip lights, we do that normally on the artist.
Okay.
It's okay. Vents, we have vents here. Like pictures. Shape, contour. As I can see, they're even. The stabilizer are even. The shape is good. So I would say this model is ready for putty.
Okay. So basically, sir, what you do then is prior to you sending it to the putty process, you just want to make sure that everything you have, whether it's a blueprint or the photos, whether it's from the customer or file photos, that the actual model that's carved out of the wood matches exactly what you guys are going to go by. Okay. As far as the wings, the shape of the wings, anything else, the stabilizer, the beacons, before you move on to the next process, which is the putty. Interesting, right?
Yes.
So what I'm going to do now is sign this and ready for putty.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, that is perfectly, it passed the quality check.
It passed the quality check.
Okay.
And of course, Sir Lincoln, master model builder.
He knows everything.
Right. For him to pass that, then obviously the carver did one heck of a job for it to be passed by Sir Lincoln himself. So guys, that's the quality assurance check. Once the actual model has been carved, there's a checklist that they go by, Yang, before they send it off to the next process, which is the putty process. And just to make sure that everything is proportioned in accordance to what you have, whether it's a blueprint, file photos, or the pictures from the customer. Yes.
But wait, there's more. It was perfectly checked by the master himself,
Yes.
Sir Lincoln.
Sir Lincoln, master model builder. Okay, so after the carving process we mentioned earlier, after the QA, our master model builder, Sir Lincoln, had actually passed. Now it's going through the putty process, which Jagar is doing right here. Sir Lincoln, can you explain a little bit what this process is all about, the purpose of this process?
Okay. First of all, after the model passed from carving, we are now in the stage of putty. which we put some multiple layers of putty by using lacquer thinner and a lacquer putty. So by saying multiple coats, so you're able to get a very smooth finish after putting like 10 to 12 coats of putty
Oh.
before doing the primer of a base coat. So
So for each model, sir, you would apply at least 10 to 12 coats.
yep.
And how long does it take for each coat to dry before moving on to the next one?
Yeah, you gotta wait until like 30 minutes
30 minutes.
before you go to the other coat.
And that's every coat, sir.
It depends on the weather. For this rainy season, it's gonna take longer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But
Okay.
but no less than 10 to 12 coats to get that smooth.
Yes, just to make sure it's gonna look like plastic.
Oh,
After that, I'm going to show you how you're going to spray the final base coat
okay.
before assigning it to artists.
Okay. And so the actual mixture is part lacquer.
Lacquer. Most of the materials we use for wood is lacquer.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
Does it really have to go with the gray color, sir?
We have two kinds of putty actually. We have gray and we have white one.
Oh.
But usually we're using gray.
Gray.
And it's pretty much like the primer you use on a car before you actually paint it.
Yeah, yeah.
Also. So basically the same process.
Yeah. That is the initial process of putty.
Oh,
Then later on you're gonna put another coat and sand it, and then another coat, and until you're gonna receive the thickness of putty which already being coated on wood. So you're not going to be able to recognize if it's already.
Yes, that's the reason why. Remember?
yes.
When I saw some models there, I thought it was a plastic.
Yes.
It's because of this one.
Right.
Because according to Sir Lincoln, they're gonna put it in multiple coats, right?
Yes.
Until you will be able to get the perfect smoothness of the what do you call that? The coat.
Right. Yeah,
Nice.
because once that base coat is applied, I've seen it like you said. Once that base coat is applied, you can't even tell that it's
Yes,
that's
exactly.
wood, right? It does look like plastic, and
And I've noticed that this is just the first coat, right?
Yeah.
Before, you were able to check that there's the smudge of the what do you call that? The glue, I guess.
yes,
But now you will notice that it's beginning to smoothen the wood from the coat itself.
and I believe once this dries as well, they'll also sand it down, they'll smooth it out. Correct, sir?
Yep.
Yeah, and then do another coat as well, and then continue the process until they get the smoothness that they're looking for or that they're trying to achieve before going on to the next phase, which is the base coat.
You can easily notice that the model needs more coating. As long as you're gonna have this kind of roughness, that means you still need to coat it.
Oh,
You're gonna
okay.
receive
Okay.
smooth
The
like
smoothness.
plastic.
Yes, I see. That's the reason why you need to put it in
Yes.
multiple coats,
Yeah, because
right?
if you look closely on there, you can still see the grains of the wood. Right. So then, like Sir Lincoln said, that's the indication that you definitely need more coating. Right. So until that grainy texture is no longer visible, then you're just about there. Just about there.
I do have some questions, Sir Lincoln. There are paints that when you try to put it on a model, it has bubbles. So, what do you do when?
That's normal on painting or making a putty process on wood because every time you put a coat in it, there's air bubbles that's coming out from the model. That's normal.
So it doesn't affect if you coat it again.
No,
Or,
not at all.
okay.
And I'm not sure if you're aware of this, Yang. I wasn't at first. This is not typical. Now, when the model's actually done, when you see the graphics paint job, they're not typical hobby paint that
Yes.
you would find like at a store or something. Certainly, what kind of paint does Modelworks actually use when it comes to their models?
Actually, we're using the finest lacquer paints for each of our models, just to make sure that quality assurance for the customer will be served properly.
Yes. That's nice.
Okay, anything else?
Gang, any more questions in regards to the
Not
putty
so
process?
far. It was already answered.
Well, thank you, Sir Lincoln, for the information when it comes to the putty process. I had no idea that it took that many coats to achieve that
Yeah,
plastic.
I thought it was only
Yeah.
3 or 4
Yeah,
coatings.
I didn't know that it took that many coats to get that plastic look to it. But at the end of the day, it's about the quality, right?
Yes.
Hey guys, the job of Modelworks Direct again with
Yeah.
and Sir Lincoln. Sir, thank you for the information about the putty.
You're welcome.
And it's just another step prior to the finished result of a high quality custom wooden airplane model from Modelworks Direct. And anything else as far as the putty?
No, I'm so excited for the next step.
Yes, me too. I can't wait to get there and to see it. And I can't wait to show you guys. And Sir Lincoln, thank you very much for the information. Until next time, this is Modelworks Direct. And if you can think it,
We can build it. Modelworks Direct.